Yeah, I'm so proud of Zaire. Got a lot of trust in him as a rookie. He's shown me a lot. A lot that he's doing on the defensive end. He's learning a lot. He's going to make mistakes, but he learns from them in the heat of the game and from game to game. And he's got an ultimate care factor, and he's got an unbelievable work ethic. So, after the game in Philly, obviously his frustrations led him to go to the gym and work. Be around his teammates and enjoy the struggles. And then coming out tonight and just having that confidence that he's always playing with, and having a bounce back game, and his teammates trusting him, and just continue to do what he's been doing all season long. It's a great learning experience, for him, for our entire team, understanding, what you got to do sometimes to go through after, you encounter a struggle. So really proud of him, but he's shown me a lot, both ends of the floor. He's got a super bright future. And obviously he was huge for us tonight.
John talked about the last thing you off ESPN. So obviously this was a big stage on ESPN, and to win the way that you did with the depth again, is that kind of a showcase of what the Grizzlies have been about?
And when we just do what we do, we come out, we compete as a team, and we're playing really good basketball. And last week was unfortunate, and hopefully tonight, there was a good turnout, in the crowd and on the TVs to see that we've got a really good young group that loves to play hard, play together, and we've got a chance to win a lot of ball games every single night, because of the great growth that we've shown individually and as a team. And obviously, the Knicks are an extremely hard team to play against with their physicality. We struggled with that in the first half. I thought in the second half we did a much better job limiting second chance points, free throws, but still a lot of growth. They go on those runs, and how we just respond, and the resiliency of this team, to be able to showcase that. We're still focused on just playing our basketball every single night, but hopefully the attention continues to grow.
Progress in the 2.5 seasons in the league?
I mean, it's Ja's growth and development's been unreal. I definitely think he should be at the top of the list for most improved player of the year. He's got a great work ethic. I always say the care factor, and that translates into so many different things, just studying the game of basketball, taking care of his body, always trying to find ways not to put himself in the most successful spots, but his teammates in the most successful spots. His leadership's taking a step every single, year. And the fact that the kid's motivated by just getting better and never being satisfied. He's got the loftiest goals for this team and for himself, and he's driven by that. So I'm so glad the leaps he's taken year 1, year 2, and now year 2 to year 3. He's a special player, but a special person.
The moment there that happened towards the end of the game when it got cut to 6, do you think that instances that kind of
Possibly. I mean, I think our guys, when I got into the mix with them after everyone got separated, they were smiles on their face. I think, they understood the height moment in the game, and obviously the competitive fire that the Knicks were bringing to us and how we needed to respond. And we typically do respond, but there was a poise about it. Hey, just go out and let's do what we do and stay together and let's go win this game, was all the stuff that was being said. So really proud of the guys responding to that and never backing down.
With that against you guys, when you said you ball, 3-pointers after making it 6 in the last game. How did you emphasize that to the team? Clearly, that was a message to communicate.
Yeah, I mean, we always give our guys the game plan, offensively, defensively. In the mornings, we try to give them and paint them a picture of what we got to do schematically. On the defensive end, I thought we did actually a great job tonight. I know Fournier got a little loose on us, but it was the 50-50 ball, second chance points, free throws that really hurt us. But outside of that, I thought our game plan, pick and rolls, our post offense was really, really good, execution wise. And then on the offensive end, we just kept telling them over and over throughout the day, we got to play with our pace. I thought our fast break, could have been a little bit better. It was good in the first half, not as much in the second half. But then the emphasis of we're just going to have to take what the defense gives us, shooting close to 43s and just trusting that, and having seen film night in and night out about opportunities to balance out our, paint offense and getting those opportunities from the 3-point line, knowing that was a huge key tonight. All the credit to the guys to go out there and just trust it, and take what the defense gave them. Ja moving the ball, other guys moving the ball, our bigs kicking it out, a number of guys making big time shots. And that was a huge key tonight because we knew we had to make some threes to beat the Knicks.
Coach, congrats on the win, but you had just talked about it a bit more, but, Desmond and Ja have stepped up all year long, showing they're one of the best backcourts in the league. But tonight, the Knicks made it clear, they were going to make others beat them, and that's the assertiveness that came with the other team. Just the layers, if it's not Ja and Bane one night, the rest of the team's three-point shooting, it seems like the overall confidence that's there with this team continues to grow. And that's a big reason why, regardless of what is the source of y'all's success, it's going to get the job done more often than not.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, every given night you can expect a team's going to try to take Ja away and throw a lot of different looks at him. And obviously, with Dez's growth, I thought, they threw a lot of physicality at him, and some of his, looks tonight were a little, a little rushed or whatnot, or just kind of, pushed off his spots a little bit. But then they started blitzing, as the game went on. They tried to, be really aggressive in our pick and roll actions, and the ball movement was phenomenal. I thought JJ was big time. I mean, the ball just found him in the right spots, loose ball or swing from the top to the wing. He had big shots. Obviously, Zaire living in the corner, melt in the first half. We just kept talking about our spacing, be in the right spot. Ja's going to find you. Obviously, Dez, making good passes there. But overall, we had 30 assists tonight, and that's hard to do against a Knicks team that's super active. So just really proud of the guys that they just continue to find, different ways to win, and anybody's going to get an opportunity if we play the right way.
Last question, Joe.
Coach, there were a couple times throughout the game, Desmond Bane misses a shot, Ja misses a shot, but it was very noticeable during that very next possession, the hustle back, Desmond Bane making a disruption on a look for the Knicks, Ja Morant intercepting a pass on a steal. How much of that is just further indication of the team buying into a culture of things being greater than themselves? Because, again, Desmond and Ja, maybe not the most efficient night scoring, but literally on the very next possession, multiple times, two of your most important players getting back on defense and making that extra effort to help the team win.
Yeah, gentlemen, I think those two plays that you mentioned were huge for us, because I think there was a couple opportunities, meat of the game, where we didn't get back, and the Knicks burned us on that. Obviously that's one of our standards and just basic principles on the defensive end. A shot goes up, we got to get back. And the fact that our guys just continue to focus on making winning plays, which is just having that next play mentality. Whatever happens on the offensive end, we miss a shot, we turn it over, can we sprint back, make a play? And when the Knicks are trying to get out and run and actually pick up the pace, we're able to get back and make crucial stops there. So not hanging our head and just be able to rebound, and get to the next play is huge. And that's a big thing that we talk about. So you always got to have a chance to make a winning play, and you never know what's going to come. But when you miss a shot, you can get back and stop them on the break. That's a key factor for our defense.
All right, thanks,
Great. Thanks, everybody.